What's up guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see what my next video is. Today's video is just a recap of the Cash Cup from this week, which would be Monday. Platform Cup, I play console. And basically, my main spot in arenas is this henchman chest in Slurpee. And I end up only getting that chest because this player is sitting up ahead of me. So I end up having to rotate. I try and find whatever's left of the pipes because I just don't have ammo to fight this guy. After looting the pipes, I end up coming over here trying to look for tags. Get sniped, of course. First try. Guy's got some good aim. So I heal up with a bandage gun and we back up to aim for some tags, which we get a few. Pretty dang good. And we call it a day, back off, go heal, fish a bit, get some good loot. And we move on from there, going through the storm, healing up, and then we hit the rift over at Panther's Pride. While I'm in the storm, I do manage to get some okay loot. The main problem is my ammo. So what I'm realizing at this point is I'm going to need a kill if I'm going to win this game, or if I'm even going to make it a decent amount of distance. So I spend way too long with this first fight, and he ends up dipping. Try to get some shots, but overall I'm the one stuck in storm, and he's just going to hold me. Attempt the good old-fashioned car rotate. I ended up flipping it, trying to stay away from him. Just doesn't work out overall. Miss my shot and I die. Now on game 2, now I'm sitting on 6 points, all placement of course. Get a nice purple charge, get the pipes to myself, you know, get my usual rotation right through all the way up to Hydro. Hydro's unlooted, get even more stuff, find a lucky golden charge, which I get to side grade to a gold pump. Now I get my chance to rotate to zone, just barely hear this guy in time, block the snipe, and build up in my own box to protect myself. He is a little bit aggressive. I go for a snipe at one point, just doesn't work out, end up deciding to rotate. He'll get tagged, but I keep going. Make it all the way to lazy, get a little bit of loot, and then build way too high in this fight, and I end up getting third party. I decided, for some reason, that I didn't want to lose this height. So I hung out up there for a while, ended up shooting at the original guy who built out a little ways. Didn't get tags the first try, ended up sniping the wall and getting some really good tags. Oh, that's it, you're getting pushed. You suck. Get a little overly aggressive, but overall, oh my gosh, you know, great edits. I build up again, even though I know there's a third party here.
What are you doing?
I'm just too busy trying to get this kill. Now obviously the whole lobby on my right, I should have blocked that a little better. Now at this point I should have gone out to the left or try to find a different way in, knowing that it was going to take too long to build to the top. But I was just feeling way too aggressive. I ended up following this guy through his builds. And then I'm trying to get on top of him and realize I don't have builds. So using his builds to rotate, I ended up coming up here and just hiding behind a wall with the 30 wood I just picked up. And then after just a little bit, I get spotted and killed. As we go into the next game, I get gifted with a awesome Quinjet. One of the perks to this spot, except it's not very common. I spot a player, looks like he's about to go land that house. I'm coming over for my nice henchman chest, and he turns for it. And I decide I'm gonna fight him, because that was such a great idea. Anyway, I decided to try this spot one more time and then change my mind. That's not a spot I want to dominate. I'm going to go for somewhere that has more mats and more loot. I don't manage to find any shield items, but there are plenty of shield mushrooms on my way out. So I end up collecting a whole bunch of those, and then I get shot by this guy while I'm rotating. He leaves me alone, gets shot by another guy. He ends up not being very aggressive, he just wanted the free tags. So I pushed him, At this point, I've expended all my crash pads, a lot of my mats, and I'm just desperate for the kill. So I'm expecting him to edit this. Of course he doesn't. So I go to break it, and then this time I'm not ready for the edit. Now I'm desperate for it because I have no health and I need this siphon. And sitting in storm is not going to help. Fourth game, I decide I'm going to mix it up and go to my old drop spot, the henchman chest above Misty. 2 or 3 other players are going for the chest. I'm obviously not getting it, so I pull off to the cabin, my usual backup for it, and end up looting up there. After I finish looting, I decide to go down into Misty. Now there's a player walking up on me, and I decide I'm not ready for this fight. I want to get some height on him, have some kind of advantage, especially since he might have full shields. So I'm trying to get up. He harpoons my stair, so I'm just going for the shots. No choice but to try and kill him. I end up rotating to Hydro to get into circle without, getting stuck with all the people up there. I see footsteps, so I box up, and I'm trying to figure out where this guy's at. Still desperate for points, so I build out, just to realize it's the glitch where you can see Wolverine's footsteps from like a million miles away. The game stays pretty chill until I get sort of late game, I won't say end game here, and this player decides to push me, and I decide I'm not going to play too passive, so I go to push him, somehow get this weird kill, probably just my lag. After rotating a bit, I end up trying to push this guy, trying to get a third kill, and of course I die.
Let's go.
As we enter the game, number 6, I am on the second half of the tournament, and I am in the top 15%. Don't know what place that is, but that's about where I'm at. I ended up shooting at this guy who was going to contest the chest, and decided not to. And I ended up getting a little too aggressive. At this point, I should have ran, but I decided he didn't have very much health, and I wanted to try and finish him to get the kill. And obviously on 8 health, that's not going to work out.
Why am I being so aggressive? That was so stupid.
Game 7, I get a pretty clean loot and rotate. I can't really remember where I went, but I do remember it's pretty chill. I spotted this guy's rift underneath his build and decided I wanted to get center zone as early as possible, and this guy might use this any minute, so I'm just gonna steal it. Zone pops, and I decide I'm gonna land over at the cabin. A player gets a couple tags on me and decides to play aggressive, so I decide I'm gonna play aggressive back. I feel like I was doing pretty well, let me know what you think, but I get third partied and then he gets a solid hit on me. So I decided I was going to go down, and at this point I realize he's just as low as I am, if not lower. So I'm going to heal up and push him, or whichever one of them survived that, and just hope I am the one with an advantage. And of course he shockwaves. So I try to build up to get over him. Go for his box, and of course the third party shoots at me. I realize if I keep playing aggressive, he's going to be on the back foot, so I keep pushing. I get his floor and cone on top of his box and realize he has to move towards zone anyway. So I try to get ahead with those floors and cones and realize I just expended all my mats. So I get one more shot at trying to push at him, and it doesn't work out, so I decide to back off. Now with almost nothing, I end up hearing a player and push them. Doesn't work out. I found this little hideout underneath the place, and so I end up just using this to kind of move around and look for these players. I end up seeing some bandages, so I just use some brick to build my way there and cover as I go back to heal. I end up getting to the top part of the cabin and start farming. Get pushed by this player again. I got the first tag, but
Dang.
Ultimately lost, having just no health. This round I decided to try the gas station. Decide at this point I'm doing better getting placement points, so I want to wait for kills till endgame and try and have health when I get there. I don't get a whole lot out of this, but I do get the free rotation at Panther's Pride. Once I get to Lazy Lake, I end up getting into a heavily third-partied fight. I realize if I don't finish this guy, these third partiers are going to come and kill us. I end up pushing one of the third partiers because he's building out of wood, which is really easy to get into. Ultimately, he's just backing off too much. Eventually, I just have to get off on my own onto the side and just wait for my next opportunity. Unfortunately, that opportunity doesn't come. The original third partier decides to come and push me, and it does not work out for me very well at all. I end up landing over by Misty Meadows again, getting a car, rotating through. I have pretty decent loadout at this point. And then I have to leave for dinner. I go and chill in creative for a bit with my friend Merca. Go check him out on YouTube if you want. Ultimately, I just wasn't feeling it for this. Didn't go super well. Only got top 10% with 44 points. So we'll see how next week goes. Peace out.